Hey guys, sorry about that. Just so you guys know, I definitely will be still eating my constant noodles. Hashtag cup of fabulousness over here throughout the video as I talk about a really serious matter and hopefully bring some light to it in a quick aspect and instance for everyone. Sorry. Now before we get started, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave comments in the comments section. I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say because this is intense. I'm even wearing the Smarticle glasses again. Partly, also too because I took my contacts out. But that's not the point. The point, and I forgot my glasses, my actual glasses back at home. So, okay. Moving forward though, we're talking about the coronavirus in this video. Now, there has been quite a bit of news, and I try to get a lot of information about whatever the topic is that I'm going to do before actually presenting it to you guys, because I don't want to just come with just any old thing. For example, like when Megan Thee Stallion was on Instagram with her supposed boo, and I was like, okay, get your white chocolate, but then like it was just a forefront, she was being petty or whatever the case is, probably a promo for a video, who knows, in a get back situation. Who can say? So it was a situation where I did a video and then I was like, oh, I'm glad I didn't post that. So I like to know I like to know what I'm talking about in an instance. So to this coronavirus, the initial outbreak started out, and I spoke about this in one of my other videos, in China, more in the rural-ish type of part, but more towards the mainland China area and a little bit on the outskirts. And the doctor who actually put it out there for, everybody to know about it and warn everybody, was actually killed by his own government, which I was very upset about, and I spoke on that already. We're not even going to, continue to play into them games. And the bigger question is how to properly prepare for this, how to properly, make sure that there is not a spreading situation. Well, that's exactly what it's doing. It's spreading. It's spread to Japan, which makes a lot of sense as far as I'm concerned, because there's quite a lot of going back and forth through train and plane from China and Japan. It would make sense that could happen being so close in vicinity. And then it had an outbreak over there in Europe, going in Italy. Which is, I don't know how, but whatever. And then it ended up, I'm quite shocked that it hasn't broke out in Australia personally, but whatever. They're dealing with enough. Maybe all the fire has actually burned all that stuff. But now there's a situation where in California, there was the first known case of the coronavirus by a person who had not visited anywhere overseas or any of those countries, but happened to obtain it. Which is interesting to me because, funny enough, I was like at my job, we deal with a lot of import-export. One of the people, won't be giving any names, but one of the people who is actually over the shipping of goods and stuff like that and deals in the warehouse area had actually just gave the information about 2 days ago, I think at this point, and said, or if it was not yesterday, that they're shutting down the California ports and they're shutting down some other port in the business. And before that, I had a question about, well, dang, if they don't know anything about this coronavirus and they still trying to get goods out of China, which is what my company was still doing, and things like that. And I'm like, isn't that another way of, potentially, spreading this stuff? I said, well, everybody was like, yeah, maybe, I don't know. And I'm like, well, maybe, because, I guess if there ain't no people on there, I guess it probably will make a difference. Well, it seems like it has, because they shut down that port and now there's a person who's, case of this. Now, it is to say that they haven't really came into contact or had any interaction with anyone else, but they are definitely doing quite a lot of tests about this virus. Which, as far as I'm concerned, if you're going to create a virus, at least know how to break the virus, but whatever. So the only signs so far that have indicated is a lot of, it seems like close proximity with people, and face-to-face action. I guess maybe we spit when we talk, those little germs when the sun is shining and it's just and you can see them floating around. I think is one of those things. Supposedly some signs are respiratory and abdominal. But they're saying that, this thing, it's so brand new and they just really don't know. And it's basically, how do we stop this, right? What preventative measures can we take? There's a whole deal about Lysoling and paper. There's a whole deal about Lysoling and doing like try to do the face mask thing, trying to basically take protective preventative measures. Now, at this point, President Trump is actually doing a little something about it, and helping with the overseeing of military aid, as far as what I know, as well as getting somebody in office who knows and would understand what to do in the situation, seeing as how he fired the other person, and getting someone who can effectively take action, and build a team and work universally with everyone, since he fired that person. So he is looking to, try to help as best as he can. At this point, there's a lot of things being said, and I can definitely keep you guys updated on what I know and put it in simple terms, because that's how I be needing tea. I'm like, that's why I talk to y'all the way I do, because I'm like, I really, like, it's like sometimes just stuff, you got this news station, you got this, and everything just looks like, what the heck is, oh my gosh, hair. It's like, what the heck is going on? And it's like, as simple as can be, let me know what's going on. It's definitely something where people who are 65 or 60 years old and older are more highly affected, as well as healthcare workers. So, just be careful. Wash your hands, every other cleanliness activity that you could think of, sneeze in your arm, something like that, or in your jacket. Keep your germs to yourself. If you pick your nose, just wash your hands. You don't want to give nobody the corona, okay? You know what I'm saying? If you scratch your eye, just Germ-X that area and massage deeply, okay? Don't risk it just because you be in a butt face. They're even talking about how, schools and work environments are going to be affected by this, working from home, canceling schools until this is done. There was, I think it was, who was it, Sanders, actually said it, that supposedly he was talking with someone and that the virus was supposed to be done within like 2 months. It was supposed to come to its breaching point. But that was the person I guess he talked to. I forgot who they are and what they do, but somebody educated, I'm sure, who be studying stuff. And, that's not confirmed theory just yet. It's just a hypothesis. So I wouldn't take that for word. And it's a 2% fatal situation. There's, it's a situation where at least overseas has been tens of thousands affected by this who are sick, and it's been at least 2,000 to 3,000 who have, died of this illness. So that's why I'm talking to y'all. And I'm like, even as small as picking your eye, or if you have the germ, just don't. This is a time more than ever to just take those preventative measures as much as you can. And not to be shy about it either, because sometimes people be trying to be considerate, like somebody sneeze and they be like, they just go, maybe silently hold their breath. I'm not doing none of that. I'm sitting up here. I don't care if I got to carry around a Lysol bottle or something like that and just, achoo, shh. Yeah, today is your day. And do you need a Clorox wipe? Oh, well, yeah, Clorox wipe. That's all we doing over here. So, take it seriously. And, I'll like I said, I will definitely keep you guys posted on more of this news and how things can, take place and change, and some actual preventative measures that we can take. But right now, no clear tools have been given to us on how to effectively deal with this. And there's still a lot of research being done, and it's hard for the scientists to come up with the solution. So just pray. And if you don't pray. If you can't pray, get someone else to pray. And hope for the best, and just be safe out there. There's enough crap that they invent, and stuff. It sucks that this is another one, but, Godspeed to you guys. And thank you so much for watching the coronavirus video. I pray that I actually helped some, understanding on basic terms, and I made you laugh a little bit. So, all right. That's all for this one, but be sure, because I still haven't posted the video about the oh my gosh, I forget. The Democratic debate that was on February 25th. So if you guys missed it, I'm going to be doing a second segment right after this, uncut, completely raw, and bringing all the tea and things like that to you. Be sure to catch up.